Boom.
Yes, what's good everybody? Quick shit vid. How's everybody going? I was going to drop in yesterday, but made a bit of a shed all over the shop. Busy. Leicester apparently in for Harrison. Jackie boy, Jack Harrison. So I'm only stipulating that I meant Jack Harrison because every time I say Harrison, sometimes I think people think I'm saying Aronson. So that is the dilemma that I'm in. So Jack Harrison so there's no more debate. 35 million apparently. I don't want to see Harrison go. Like, I can't see Leicester paying 35 million for him either, to be fair. Especially with how they sort of go about the business. They've not signed barely anybody of this, so yeah. What you saying on that? On Harrison, I thought Harrison's had a good couple of games for us really. I thought we played well against Brentford the other night, Sunday. But I thought Harrison and Nonto sort of swamped each other a bit, and then we had absolutely nothing on the right, didn't we? So, but that's the way he wants to play, doesn't he? He wants it to be narrow, but it's not even narrow. Nonto were wide, but just everybody else comes over, and you know, so it was quite easy to double up on him because they were saying at commentary that they're doubling up on him. I thought, well, they're not really. Just Harrison, the nearest player to him, you know, if he's marked as well, then it's easy to double up. You just, you know, when the danger's gone, or if Harrison's not available for the ball, they were just literally taking 2 steps over, and then the Nonto's swamped. So, but I thought we played all right. I just wish Marsh would be a little bit more proactive. I think, like with the subs, we had all them attacking players on bench, and like a few people calling it pub for that Rutter to come on, but I don't think there's any need for that at the moment. Just because you spent a lot of money on him, don't mean he has to come on. But I don't understand why we can't just. It's only like for like substitutions. It's not necessarily like, you know, extremely attackive. If you're bringing Bamford on for Aronson, that's suddenly Brendan Aronson, or Harrison. That's a much more attackive formation that he'd be playing. You know, because Rodrigo is much more of a forward than Aronson is. Both Jack and Brendan. So, but yeah, it's like for like, isn't it, really? So I don't know why you can't just. I think, to be honest, Brendan needs to come out of the firing line a bit. I think he needs. I'm reluctant to say dropping. He's out of form, isn't he? And I think just for his own sake, I'd just pull him out for a few games. I think it can do player a world of good, really, because he's trying. You know, he's a bundle of energy still, but he's not really got any end product whatsoever. So, and he's trying flicks on edge of box and stuff that he could do with just calming it out on that, I think. Rodrigo looks really up for it, like really rallied up, doesn't he? So, you know, which is quite refreshing. But yeah, I just wish we could have made a couple of subs a bit earlier on, really. And like when he brought Sinisterra on, it's obviously a good attacking substitution, but I just don't know if. You know, he's had a long time out, and it's Sinisterra. I don't know whether he's the man to sort of bring in. You know, I don't know. Bamford could have had a few more minutes. I know he's been so badly injured for so long, but it's like, you know, giving him 13 minutes is like, I don't really know what they can do in that time. So, but I did think we played well. But and we looked a bit stronger at back. That Werber, whatever he's called, looked decent, and he loves a tackle. I think he's got a few sending offs in him. But Brentford didn't particularly offer much, did they? So. There's a bit of bullshit talk about this Weston McKennie. I think I mentioned him last year, to be honest. He plays for Juve. He's American, so that, you know, I think we're linked with everybody American. Apparently Arsenal have been interested in him. He's a midfielder, like a holding midfielder or a box-to-box midfielder. 18 million apparently. Arsenal got him offered at 18 million, and then allegedly Liverpool got him offered at 20 million. But I think that's a load of nonsense, because there's also talks of us paying up to like 30 million for him. So. Don't shoot the messenger. And then Bielsa to Everton. What's everybody saying on that? There's been a few reports today that's saying that he's rejected that. But I'm not. My brother's not in on this, but I'm not so sure. I actually are. I think I'm 50-50 on it. But it will book his favourite. But you'd never know with Bielsa, do you, for a start off. But that'd be mental if he went to Everton. I was a bit gutted to see Fat Frank sacked, really, because I were enjoying him, you know, spontaneously combusting. It's a lot more enjoyable when he's getting beat. I learnt this from Scum days, like when like Solskjaer got sacked and stuff, and I was always like, it's meant to get them sacked, but then they're done, they're out of it, aren't they? And the fun and games is over. I liked watching them getting pinged and then be like, Ollie's at the wheel, It's like celebrating. And then when they're gone, it's like, oh, he's fine now. Bastard. It's like putting him out of his misery. And then, it's got to close on this. Adama Traore, you know what's up, where you at. It's all quiet on the Western Front. I need away from you, Adama. What are you saying?
The way they've been, the results they've had, 1 defeat in 13. I've got Muppets from Leeds talking about pressures on us, and Bamford and Forshaw and a couple of others, and it's over to you and this, that and the other. They got beat 7 times since Christmas. We've been beaten once. We've set it up from Christmas to be in the race.
Boom.
JackCity, bitch! JackCity, bitch! Hey!
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is. Don't wanna ever feel surprises. Why?